Hello, fellow snappers. So I wanted to bring you a deck that I've been playing and have been having a lot of fun with. It's sort of another RNG deck, but it's mainly focused on Devil Dinosaur and the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and the generated cards that they give you, so your opponent never knows what they're playing against. This deck has been a lot of fun. I did a 20 game run with it. I went 18-2. That's a 90% win rate, and then I got about 27 cubes out of it. So the really cool things about this deck, the first thing is that it is auto-generated by the game. I just went into an empty deck slot and pressed the little plus down there, and it just threw this deck together real quick. It's very effective, so I am very surprised. The other very cool thing about this deck is that, with the exception of Valentina, every other card in here is series 1, 2, or 3. So it's very, very budget friendly. So everyone should pretty much have all these cards. If you don't have Valentina, a good substitute is Sentinel, who's a 2/3, and on reveal it will add another Sentinel to your hand, which is great for pumping up the collector, keeping your hand filled. You want your hand filled to help with Devil Dinosaur and Mystique if you copy Mystique, or if you copy Devil Dino on 6. So like I said, it's been a lot of fun. Your opponent never knows what they're going to go up against, so you don't either, but that's part of the fun, I guess. So what we'll do is go over the deck list here, and then I'll show you some gameplay. We had some fun games. This deck is really good for the hot location, which as of recording today is Luke's Bar. So if you can fill your hand, usually on turn 4, if you play Snowguard and Agent Coulson, you can fill your hand up as to where, one of these cards will stick in Luke's Bar, so it won't pop back. That's just one of the many things you can do with it, but this deck has a lot of answers for things. But like I said, we'll go over that, and then I'll show you some gameplay. So one of the mainstays in these agent decks is the Quinjet. It's a 1/1. It's ongoing. Your created cards cost 1 less. Agent 13 is a 1/2, and it will just add a random card to your hand. It could be anything from Spider-Ham to Galactus. And then we have Snowguard's a 1/2. On reveal, add the Hawk and Bear Auroras to your hand, and what the Hawk does, it's a 3/3. Ignore all location abilities until the end of next turn. So for all those people playing Magic, and they forget you played Snowguard, you'll have this to kind of help you on turn 6. The Bear is a 3/4. On reveal, trigger the effect of this location, which is very handy too a lot of times. Then we got Maria Hill, who's a 1/3. On reveal, add a random 2-cost card to your hand. The Collector is a 2/2. When a card enters your hand from anywhere except your deck, give it +1 power. Mirage, and I love this variant on Mirage and the split, is a 2/3. On reveal, copy the character that costs the least from your opponent's hand into your hand, give it +2 power. And then Valentina is a 2/3. On reveal, add a random 6-cost card to your hand, give it -2 cost and -2 power. And again, you can easily switch this out for like a Sentinel or a White Queen or something like that. Then Cable, 2/4. On reveal, draw a card from your opponent's deck. Mystique, 3/1. On reveal, if the last card you play has an ongoing, copy its text if able. Mainly in here to copy Devil Dinosaur, or whatever ongoing cards you get from any of the agents. Then we have the Son of Cole, Agent Coulson, the 3/5. On reveal, you're going to add that random 4 and 5 cost to your hand. And we got Shang-Chi in here for some tech. Destroy an enemy card here that has 10 or more power. And then we have the Devil Dinosaur himself as a 5/4. Ongoing, +2 power for each card in your hand. So with this deck, you can always keep your hand filled. So he's like a 5/18 or something like that. And then you can Mystique and then Agent Coulson on 6. They have 2 giant double dinos. So a lot of stuff you can do with this deck. Like I said, it was a lot of fun, and we had a good run with it. So if you play it, let me know how you liked it in the comments below. And as always, thank you for... My cat's trying to get my attention. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. Like and subscribe. And as always, happy snapping.
Power must be controlled. Taking aim. Taking aim.
Oh, snap!
Taking aim.